The last thing I'm going to cover is reviews and updating the content on your website to keep up your listings once you do obtain a listing on Google and the other search engines. Sticking with the same example of dentists as we did before, you can see here in the listings that some of these sites have reviews listed underneath of them. Not only are these reviews important to obtaining other customers, as they always have been, but they're also important to Google, just because when they see that another human being is giving you an up or down vote, that will change how they rank your site in Google as well. If Google or any other search engine sees that there's a lot of interaction with your website, a lot of reviews, they're going to assume that it's current, and they're going to bump you up in the rankings above other websites that don't have any activity. This also includes content on your website, specifically adding new content, updating content, and just basically keeping your website up to date and fresh. This is another area when I speak to clients that they do get a little bit nervous about having to keep their Facebook websites or Twitter websites. It can go on and on trying to keep those websites up to date. It can seem a little stressful, a little overwhelming at first. Now, fortunately for local search terms, you generally do not have to do a lot of updating or put a lot of effort into keeping your website up to date in order to keep your listings. It is generally a good idea, though, to make sure your website's up to date and add content from time to time, just in order to give users fresh content and also give the search engines fresh content to let them know that you are keeping your website up to date and current. And content and keeping your website up to date is another topic that can be covered in an entire book or video series. But the general idea is that if your website is static or hasn't been updated for a long time, it's going to drop in the search engines just for the simple fact that other people will be updating their websites. And as Google goes around and indexes your website and sees that it's not updated, it will automatically lower your rankings because they're going to assume that your content is old and therefore less relevant to people searching for dentists in this case. That covers a majority of the things that a small business owner can do to get the best results in Google and other search engines. If you have any questions about this video or any of the other videos, please feel free to contact us and we will get back to you as soon as possible. And the last thing I wanted to cover is how to get a listing on Chesapeake.com. If you're interested in getting a listing on Chesapeake.com, the first thing to do would be to check and first of all make sure that there is still a position. Because as we said in an earlier video, if you're not on the front page, it really doesn't help your website out that much. We're only going to provide this service to a limited number of businesses in each field. For instance, we're only going to allow 3 to 4 dentists, 3 to 4 chiropractors, and that goes for any type of business. If for some reason the listings are filled up under the category that you're looking to get help with, please still contact us and we can help you out with the current website that you do have. Or if you don't have a website, we can also assist in helping you build out your first website as well. If you're interested in finding out about obtaining a position or a listing on Chesapeake.com, you will find information and links on the site below as well. Once again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. And thank you for your time, and we hope this video series was helpful.